Okay, boys. That's the wrong screen. This is the right screen. Welcome. Just let me know if everything sounds good. I haven't been able to test it, but I've changed my microphone. My microphone hopefully is better, and the music is hopefully better as well. Sadiq, welcome, brother. Good to see you, sir. I'm hoping for something decent today, just because the 8:30 news gives a little bit nicer of a volatility. I can't speak. I've had way too much caffeine today, so you're in for a talkative Brad, most likely. Just some pre-market stuff that I've marked up there. We have equal lows after the news, or no, before the news. Yeah, the news came down and made equal lows here. And then buy side for me is up there. We have short-term buy side here. This is all on ES today. And this is just the first Hawaii gap above that buy side. So that's what's going on there. It says that I'm connected to the chat, but we'll see. I managed to see it yesterday, but today I don't know. I also figured it's better for me to have my face cam up here. You know where I am. You can see me. I figured it's better. It looks better up there. Let me just double check that everything is indeed working. Looks like it's working on my end. Where did we close yesterday? We would have closed below, so 370. 370 is where we closed, so fair opening range gap. What did we close on NQ? Nowhere, apparently. 406. So 406 to 615. So it's a fair sized gap. Open range gap is huge. Yeah. Yep. It sure is. The one annoying thing about doing this off my laptop is the music doesn't automatically play. I have to go onto the tab and swipe off of it, but I'll just manage for as long as I can. But yeah, it looks like my bearish look for ES didn't end up playing out at all. Obviously, was wrong there. So I guess I'll go for longs today, but I want to be honest, today I want to short towards these, but that opening range gap is a bit of a wrench. Oh, JP, I'm doing good, brother. Hope you're doing well. I have just been cooking in the Spanish sun, as you can probably see. I don't know, do I look sunburnt? My nose was peeling yesterday. It's not peeling currently. Goddamn British genetics in the sun. Don't get along. But yeah, at least before longs, I would like to see this news sell side get swept out. And then this is a 15-minute pair buy gap below him. Yeah, opening range gap does suggest higher prices. Sadiq, you are correct. But I do need to see some sort of sweep after open. Especially just since these Euro is on holiday. Feels that way. Don't worry, I'm gonna be stuck in the UK for the next 5 to 6 months. Are you thinking the same? Okay. We're on the same page. Yeah, okay. Seems like we've all got the same idea today. You'll probably enjoy the streams a bit more, JP, now that I'm on ES. A bit more of a relatable commentary, I guess, on price action. I decided to mainly switch just because summer months it makes sense to trade the one with more volume. And actually, I might come back to ES for a little bit while I build my account back up, simply because I completely forgot how big of a difference it was in like the size of your stop loss. Like basically trading a smaller account seems to favor ES, because on ES, what is it? It's like $17.50 for one. Oh, you're on NQ still. Never mind. Yeah, so it's like $17.50 for one micro for what per point. So if I have like what, a 5 to 6 point stop, one micro, that's like $60-$70. It's not like that stopped me on NQ, but I feel like I'd be able to potentially take more contracts on ES at some points, which is obviously, if I can do that for my model, I absolutely will, because that just helps my model so much, being able to take partials. 7 minutes until open. Hidden plays ES? Yeah, but did you not mess around with ES for a little bit? I remember you, or at least you just back and forth sometimes. Because it was you that told me when I was so focused on NQ, you tell me like, oh, I remember that one specific one where you told me that there was smooth relative equal highs. The fees do play a factor over time, yeah. NQ, just looks a mess. To be honest, this is a pretty difficult. This is either gonna just shoot from the open. Hopefully we'll get some sort of retracement. I mean, like, this is a bit of a retracement, especially on the hourly, like, but I would like to see this get swept. Pretty consolidating. Midnight openings all the way down here. I do always have them toggled, but I never, sometimes I forget, but I do try and have them toggled a lot. I just have them hidden most of the time. I started on ES, then went to NQ, but I watch both, mainly trade NQ, use both for SMT. Okay, makes sense. That's what a lot of ICT traders did. Started on ES, go then make your way to NQ. I feel like ICT is the main cause of that. Well, it's one, it's ICT did it, and two, I mean, once you go to NQ, it's like you just get hooked on how fast it moves. ES becomes boring at that point. Did we have an SMT at that news candle? I'm wondering. No, we did not. Not at all. What about the highs? God, that's so consolidating. 8:30. Nope. There is an SMT like from overnight, but I'm not really paying too much attention to that. Open in 5 minutes. I want to see today this. Or it could come down as far as this 15-minute maybe, and then higher. These equal lows do worry me. I'd like to see the data low get taken, then go for 4-hour unfilled FEG above an ideal scenario. Let me switch to NQ because that's what you'll be looking at. Same equal lows, and then this 4-hour, yeah. These equal lows do concern me, but I am bullish, so maybe we'll get as far as these lows. That'll be the perfect scenario for me if we just, I don't know, it feels like we would have got there, or at least gotten closer by now. Let me swipe this stupid tab so the music plays. Voice break. Does my mic sound, Sadiq, you were here yesterday. Does my mic sound better, worse, or like the same as yesterday? Because today I've obviously got my headphones on, and the mic, I've set it up so my mic is using my headphones instead of the laptop mic that it was using yesterday. Yeah, way too close to open right now to short for me, yeah. I'm thinking more of like just after open. We do have Trump speaking, but not till 4 p.m. He's been a pain in the ass this week. He spoke on Tuesday, a little more base. Okay. That makes sense to be fair, because it's on my head. I wonder actually, what does the music sound like? Because the music is going through my headphones as well as the let me switch to you're gonna see the OBS settings here. And let me switch to you boys let me know if that sounds better. And if not, I'll switch it back. Otherwise just fine. Yeah, but I was just thinking about the music. Let me know, let me just literally everyone vote in chat between the two things I've just used there. Between the AirPod Max mic or the laptop mic. Well, like literally, because I can't tell. So whichever one's, or if there's no major difference, then you can just say that, and I'll just keep it as the laptop one. Because it does actually, this laptop one makes the music in my headphones sound a bit nicer. Okay, I really like the fact that we left equal highs up there. Oh. Swept the lows. Not swept the lows on ES. Oh, on NQ, sorry. Audio was better before. Okay, I'll switch it back. Where have you gone, OBS? Come back. There we go. Thank you, Mr. JP. Opening in 60 seconds. I always despise when it does these sweeps and basically when it looks like it could potentially offer my setup at 9:30. I despise it. Absolutely despise it. What battery is my laptop on? Oh, okay. That'll be fine. I was worried I was going to run out of charge in the middle of the session. I'll probably stream for the next hour here, so until 10:30. Or until if it becomes a chop fest, if I lose interest. I'll likely watch this until 11 today, just because it's Thursday. I tend to watch them a bit longer Thursday, Friday. Okay, I like the fact that we look to be going lower. Just at open, because fuck longs right at the opening bell. No, thank you. How big was that opening range gap in the end? About 200 points? 406 and 194. Okay. So you see this, we had this sell side here, and then this 15-minute is the first one below this sell side. And I also didn't really like, there was a 1 hour here. This is part of this 1 hour fair value gap, but when you extend that 1 hour up to like here, this obviously this came up and then back down. So this is quote unquote balanced. So I feel like this, maybe even the daily fair value gap high, to be honest, is like a reclaimed daily fair value gap. Did we close above that yesterday? I feel like we must have. Oh no, we still closed in the lower half of it. That's what is interesting. So really, if we somehow like come down today and then close in the lower half, I'll still be bearish, honestly, on ES. But for the moment, I'm long biased. Music, where have you gone? Oh my god, I haven't even loaded up my hadn't even loaded up my combines. How silly of me. Well, combines. XFAs. Why are you on MES? Oh yeah, I did take some losses on this. You should be on NQ. I did take some losses yesterday on this Bulenox one that I shared in the Discord. Just basically trying to short yesterday. Very tricky AM session. As I believe it was for you as well, JP. Real pain in the ass of an AM session. Oh, okay, we're shooting up. I'm gonna delete that for value up because it's a bit annoying. Okay. I like this for longs. I like this. Help if NQ would sort itself. Oh, that's fine. Trying to look for an SMT and NQ's on RTH. Yeah, we do have SMT. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked it, and it just splattered. The only thing about this 2022 is that was a hefty stop loss. Honestly, this is difficult. No long in there on NQ. Unless you go to the 3 minute. I kind of honestly prefer NQ here simply because it but that's still I'm not doing that for a 1 to 0.8 reward. This is too much of a like an upwards spike. Yeah, I don't like this anymore. That looks like a nice potential long. Still could be. That's first presented. I'll look for a long on the Bulenox. I don't like this XFA. That's just too big of a stop loss for the XFA. I'm being honest. But not at all for the Bulenox account. It looks like it's going to close. Oh, God, something's in my throat. Close below first presented. I think the market makers tried to kill me then. Just literally almost choked on nothing. So maybe NQ wants the low of the day. NQ hasn't formed a first presented yet, which is interesting. He has formed it straight away, almost straight away. This is basically just about calling the turning point at the bottom for this, as far as I can tell. Doesn't look like it wants to get all the way down to those equal lows. To me, at least. 10 minutes into open. It's just kind of consolidating. Oh. You'll have to just deal with that. I apologize the amount of swiping between tabs that happens when I'm on my laptop, but this is what I have to do when I am trading off just my laptop. It's a pain in the ass compared to my triple monitor setup back at home. Can't wait to get back to already. No fair buy running, yeah, and I've seen. We do indeed, well, we're forming one now. I don't really like that 938 when it's first presented. I'd probably look for the 939 candle to be first presented, as that seems to be breaking away. If ES can come back above it's first presented and then tap, something like that, that's my Bulenox long. I don't like these days when the 15 minutes is sharp. Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass. Model works like wonder when it's quick, yeah. Sounds like your model is very much suited to the fall months, Sadiq, where we get much cleaner price action. Because even if I was going to long the ES here, that was such a heavy stop loss. For like 0.7 risk to reward, and then if I wanted to go all the way up there, I could, but... NQ seems to be breaking away now. If this wants to come break up this high, it wants to break above this high, I wouldn't mind longing this as it retraces into this fair value gap and first presented. I just need it to kind of break away a bit more than it just has. I don't mind that. I honestly don't mind that as a long from first presented, because I'll put my stop loss like at that low. NQ looks bullish, ES looks good. I'm gonna go for that. It's a more aggressive version of the model that I'm trading, basically. We'll see how that goes. Oh, the White Sand Wick entry was there. What made you get out early though, Don P? Psychology or something else, or what happened? Come and spike down. Come and get me. You chop fest. Completely psychology. I had to size down this account too. It's unfortunate. Journal, journal, journal. I'm getting my ass handed to me this week on this Bulenox Eval. God, Jesus Christ. Every trade, it seems like I just get my ass handed to me on a plate. Horrendous. Goddamn summer months. We've literally chopped since 7 AM. I honestly am going to come back in September at this point. Starting to look bearish. Yeah, it's starting to look like I'm done for the week, to be honest. Open and chop for the first 15. Beat up like a BNG. I'm getting so sick of just like being hopeful for days where I'm like, oh, okay, this looks like it could be clean, and then it's just like, yeah, you know what you're in for? You're in for a 30 minutes of sideways price action. Like why are all the moves happening during London? Fucking need to start trading London. I'm basically back at break even on that Bulenox account. It's been such a rough time trading that model. I might switch up from that model because I have not seen it show any signs of like profitability. I didn't really do any backtesting or anything on it. It's kind of a hard model to backtest for, to be honest, because it involves a 15-second chart. There's only so much 15-second chart data that you can get. Does it want those Asian lows? So I kind of just, I took what ICT said and kind of just ran with it. So like here, let me just enter, okay, no, not on the Express accounts, Jesus. So like here, this would be an entry. And I'll put my stop loss like up there. So let's go for that, and then just try and go see if it wants them lows. But it's just a very weird model sometimes. I'm gonna lower my entry just to that volume imbalance. Just realize that it's actually there. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of, why have you glitched out? Yeah, I'm kind of just done with this summer already. I feel like I've barely traded my XFAs just because I've not seen a single like clean setup. It's really depressing. Really difficult to manage. This will be me done for the day on this eval if this trade loses. I'm allowing myself like not really like reducing my risk since that first loss was and the initial loss was a reduced risk trade anyway. Oh, now we've dropped into that 15-minute fair value gap. Of course we have. Story of my life, JP. This is so clean for long, but the closer it gets to these equal lows, the more it concerns me. If this was an XFA account as well on this eval trade, I probably would have exited already. Like, I wouldn't be getting into this. If it breaks this low, I'm going to cancel the limit. I want it to retrace now and tag me, or not at all. Missed you by 1.25. Oh my god. On NASDAQ as well. That's poor. Unless I called the like low in this 15-minute fair value gap, then I'm very comfortable in this trade. My stop loss is going to go up here. About 400-500. What is that? It'll be 10 points. 9 points. It's about 400. Yeah, I'm okay with that risk on this account. But I swear to God, if I keep shorting, it seems like I keep shorting lows and longing highs. I guess that's what it would feel like when you're trading in a consolidation range. Okay. Let's see how that goes. 400, let's put that one tick above 450. If this comes all the way back up now, then oh my god, such terrible price action. I am genuinely, I might just jump off that balcony if this doesn't play out. Makes absolutely no sense that it, like, this looks so bearish now, but that's that 15-minute fair value gap. Basically, that's the only conflict, is the 15-minute fair value gap, and those equal highs. I don't know. It's difficult price action. I can frame it both ways because these equal lows look juicy. So I am not trading well today, but that's why I'm doing it on an eval account. This is bad trading from me. If we can break, voice break. If we can break below the 15-minute fair value gap, so that would Be nice. You went short there as well? Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. JP's gone long. Damn you, JP. We do have major SMT right after the open. Those pies. Which is nice, but by no means makes me confident in the trade. I did put stop in, right? I'm sure I did. Yeah. Clash of the Titans. Clash of me and this YouTube audio library that doesn't keep switching songs. Zeke, you're okay. You put Clash Between Titans 4 times into chat. Your keyboard broke. 5 times. You okay, Sadiq? 6 times. 7 times. 8 times. Sadiq, I think your keyboard might be broken. Only once on your side? Oh. On my screen on there has just been flashing that same Clash Between Titans like 8 times. Oh, you did it once? That's so weird. I swear to God, on my screen then, eight times I think I said then. He just kept saying Clash Between Titans, Clash Between Titans, Clash Between Titans. And there was like a pause as if you were typing it as well, so I believed you were actually sat there doing it. He's getting very concerned just then. Glitch, yeah. Okay, this looks like nice continuation price action. I am just not that confident in this low, and it now has come all the way back up. What is this price action? Honestly. A random 956 impulse candle straight into first presented. He got slipped on Topstep X, that hurt, ouch. Did Bulenox? Bulenox did spike. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like I'm longing highs and shorting lows. There's no 2022 in there really. There is, but I don't. Not particularly. This is a very difficult day for me. This has been a difficult week for me. I'm not gonna lie to you boys. Because I'm just conflicted so much. Like now I want to long this, even though I'm short on an Eval. I want to now long this since I see this 2022 model from the 15-minute fair value gap up to equal highs. Such. How much is a Bulenox account these days? 50k end of day will run you about $90 a month. That's with with my code. But honestly, Dom P, so the reason I'm not that bothered about this account is because I won't lie to you. My affiliate sales for Bulenox have been paying for my account and more over the past like month or two. The account's been paying for itself and profiting like more than that. So I really don't mind taking as long as it takes to pass this account. Here is where it should continue lower if it's going to. I only want it to see go lower from here. There is an activation fee, yeah. Basically, if you pass it within a month, Dumpy, it's cheaper than something like Topstep. But if you don't pass it within a month, then firms like Topstep, My Fund and Futures would be a better bang for your buck. But that's their kind of selling point. Very difficult in my trading journey. Oh, that comment just disappeared. Let me swipe onto OBS to see it. Trading journey, as you said before, be careful on some are, yeah, some are terrible. But on a 50K, it's like a $143 activation fee or something like that. But what is nice is you get 2.5K of drawdown. So that's why I say it's cheaper than Topstep. I in that video I did on Bulenox, I did like a Bulenox versus Topstep. And that's basically the conclusion I came to, is if you pass your combines within a month, like quite simply, which I actually don't. I don't think I've ever passed a combine in 1 month. Unless you like gambled it, I guess. But another firm I am going to look into this weekend and get an affiliate link for will be Funded Next Futures, which I believe Sadiq spoke about last week. Or was that last week or the start of this week? I think it was last week. Yeah, it will have been last week. Looks like I'm stopped out on this trade. Tough. I may as well honestly send it on this account. This account rebills on the 18th, which is what, like a week and 4 days. I won't send it yet, but that account is probably going to get sent near the end of this month. But that's just annoying as well, because this 15-minute I did think would be a nice, like, look at that reaction there. You guys seen me, I had that marked out at the start of the day. Oh no, don't worry, Sadiq, don't worry at all. It's still worth me doing a little video on them. But yeah, there's no 2022 in there anyway, so unless it retraces now, then that's a 2022. But I don't even want to long it, to be honest. I'm not in my right mindset today. Because if I was going to long that onto my XFA, as an NQ just swept its, I know, it's just hit the new day opening game. That's what it's done. I didn't even look at NQ's first presented. Should have been there. Geordie! Welcome, Geordie. I hope your day's been better than mine. I hope your week's been better than mine. This has been a terrible week of trading from me. A very terrible week. A week of losses. Not a full week of losses, but Every trade I've taken has been a loss. Yeah, that's the 2022 right there. So 2022 would be long from there, stop there. I'm gonna take that on the Bulenox one with like a micro, just because I don't want to take it on my combat on my XFA. I don't even want to take it at all, to be honest. This day is just horrendous. We'll just watch it. I don't want to take it. I'm not in my right mindset today. I haven't traded all week, so I was like, yeah, not a bad move, not a bad decision at all. I'm struggling right now, I'll be honest. Like mentally, I'm struggling with trading, and I don't know why. Paper account just long. Yeah, long this on paper, why not? That would be the 2022 model today. One thing I'm thinking is that overnight we had a fair expansion, I guess. But even still, this is just... If this continues lower now, I swear to God, well, that will have got me out by a tick, won't it? My stop was one tick above that, so my stop was 1275. Yeah, it would have got me by a tick. If this goes lower now, that's just a sign that I need to just chill out. I turned this week into a bad week. Yeah, feels like it. I need to check when I last traded on my XFA. When did I last trade on my XFA account? Have I traded this month? No, obviously not, because I got here. This month's just started. Last traded. So yeah, this is my months like on my XFA. So July barely red, June like barely red. May green, but like look how few trades I was getting. Just in the red. God, that was a tough month. April, March, red, Feb, red. I started the year off so well. And then my trades frequency has just gotten lower and lower. And that's partially down to me trading combines so much. I feel like I really need to just say, like, you know what? Fuck combines. Of course, the short's now playing out. Just poor reading of the market, mate. Was trading London, kept trying to catch the bounce, called it a day at -5R. Yeah, it's just been tough in general. I wouldn't say it's poor reading from either of us, JP. It's just a tough market. Figured Tom P would be the green guy in the group for the week. Stopped by a tick on that short. That's painful. Why is the music not playing? What an AM session, am I right? What an AM session. So difficult. NQ looks strong. But again, there's no 2022 in there. That's so horrid. Why are these AM sessions recently so ass? It's really getting to me. Like AM session yesterday, what? Opened here, chop, 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 run up, back into the range. Like AM done really for that. And then at 10:30, the move stops. My stop loss just because I would have got stopped down that long. That's good to know. Then the rest of the day is just smooth sailing to the upside after the AM session. And then we come back into another AM session. Oh no, that's still Wednesday. Where's Tuesday's AM? Tuesday's AM was actually really clean. And then Monday's just shot up. And then just stopped. It doesn't make sense to me why this day is so ass though. Look at that price action. Leave for a week and this is what happened. Yeah, we needed Geordie. Yeah, that also makes me feel better, Dumpy, that I held fire on that long just because the conditions look terrible. And indeed, they are. Five minute looks like a 1 minute. Just looks terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All I have to say. Oh. You know when you get that feeling where you're like, I swear if I just like took the opposite to my trade signals, I'd be profitable. One of them type of times. Do you even hurt your paper? Oh my god, I got stopped out by a tick and then it literally stopped me out to the tick. This is the issue with that that model. This 15-second, that is the missing piece I need for that 15-second model is stop loss placement, and then I'm good. Because I feel like my stop just gets tagged every single time before the move. In fairness, retracements recently have been so deep. Or you know what else I might do for that Bulenox model? I might... Let me just draw this box up again. Wait, was that volume balance there the whole time and I missed it? Oh, it's because I'm on MES. I want to see if during that macro it gave the model. Yeah, that would have been the model though. Good night, I'm done. Let's not cook the brain to the point it starts laughing. Basically break even on my long now. Took 2 contracts in the end, dog. Oh, nice, JP. At least someone's winning. I consider $6.50 profit winning today, JP. But yeah, I think I might honestly contain this Bulenox model to the macros. I feel like it performs the best during macros, just based off things I've been seeing recently. Like first presenters in general, they seem to have an extra, like, I don't know, an extra bit of oomph about them during macros. Next, I'm not up there. Still on a midnight opening price and that daily fair value gap high. Let me hide all them new day opening gaps because they're making my eyes twitch and all this shit as well. Yeah, humongous SMT there. Which favors ES for shorts, and then that's a 2022 model, but it's not at the same time because, oh no, it is, it knocked out that high. Pre-market liquidity is up there though, so. Battered from yesterday, Geordie. Not battered, but frustrated. I took a loss yesterday, basically. I like that 2-minute fair value gap there as a short if it was to retrace to it. I'm gonna throw a limit order there with like literally like 5 micros on MES. Just to try and salvage something. Because that should be what? $250 risk. My max loss on this account it should be $1,000. Like in one day, I can't lose more than $1,000. And I'm happy with that short. Down to the equal lows. And if I get stopped out on that, then I'm done for the week. That's a 2-minute. With 5 micros, yeah, that should be about bang on $250 risk if I'm not mistaken. I like it because it has this low here, like a mitigation block. So it's a nice place to short, in my opinion. And that's the last trade for the day, if it gets tagged or not. It's my last ditch effort to be a part of this short that I got knocked out of by a tick. Music, come back, music. I don't think I'm getting tagged there, am I? Looks unlikely. We'll keep it there until it's like pretty apparent I'm not getting filled, just in case. That would have been one hell of a short if I just didn't get stopped. So retrace needs to happen now, really, doesn't it? If it's going to. So like if we break this low, we're pretty much there. Oh, my ear's itching now. 1020 is indeed incoming. Da-da-da. Ugh. NQ is so strong today. It's not even willing to break anything. Really not willing to break anything. Like, oh my god, that's horrid. Horrid price action. Still waiting on this fill. Oh, my headphone, my ear is. My headphones have died, it would seem. It says they're still connected up here, but I'm just going to turn Bluetooth off because in case they somehow reconnect. It doesn't look like they've died. They've just broken. Difference isn't real, yeah. I feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes in my trading as of late. A lot of mistakes. Because if I think about it logically, we had SMT here, so that's kind of one thing I've been using a bit to determine if relative equal highs are going to get targeted or not, is if they're there on both. Not even if they're there on both, but if NQ has got a major SMT at these highs, NQ had swept all of this, so... And we have equal lows down here, which NQ also has, so it makes sense for us to potentially not sweep those. So then a 2022 model today would have been here, stop loss at that high, first partial at that low. Second, like all the way down there, which is a hell of a trade. 3 minute is probably what I would have entered off. 3 or the 2. And yeah, that would have been that's the 2022 model today. I need to go cancel that limit order. Yeah, it's really tough. I feel like I can make money in these markets. I'm just making too many mistakes, and I don't know why I'm making them. So yeah, I've definitely got some work to do on that end. But there's ES. Yeah, very good point, Dumpy. But the issue is, Dumpy, that I feel like I could have won today, and it's me. It's not the model fucking up, it's me fucking it up, is the struggle I'm having. So I need to definitely do some work on the mental side. I think focusing on 2 separate models is absolutely one thing causing me to trip up. Thinking otherwise, yeah, for sure. Got some dry skin on the side of my face. Yeah, I could have made money today, but I can't do anything about it now. So all I can do is assess my psychology and going into next week. There won't be any streams next week. I'm gonna have next week as just like I'm gonna be doing shorts and doing a video or two, and then streams will return the week after that. So, because I didn't want to not stream completely, but 1 week next week I just won't be streaming. I'll still be trading probably, but I won't be streaming. But yeah, that's going to be my focus, I think, going into September. I'm going to really focus into this, having a notepad beside me. All that stuff that that book teaches, really, Geordie. I'm still reading that book, The Mental Game of Trading. And yeah, just kind of journaling again. And all that good stuff will hopefully help me figure out what's causing me to have these issues. But yeah, that's all from me today, boys. Oh yeah, thank you, Dompy. I do appreciate you boys coming to these streams and hanging out. But yeah, that's all from me this week. I hope you boys have been doing a little bit better than me. No, NQ, yeah, NQ looks terrible, but ES is what I was focusing on today, and I feel like I could have been a part of that for sure. But there's not much I can do about it now other than sit and complain, which is only going to make things worse. So I'm going to go get some sun instead. But yeah, look out for videos that I'll record this weekend and post next week, and then streams will continue the following week after that. Maybe we'll do some voice calls actually next week. I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, appreciate you boys coming and hanging out as always, and good luck, good trading if you are going to be trading tomorrow, and good luck, good trading for next week. So yeah, catch you later.